The person I saw that originally made these ice balls for dogs, they had cut up berries, like fresh berries, and I didn't have any fresh berries, so I decided to kind of make my own concoction here. You can make your own concoction. Other things I thought about adding in here were like pumpkin, and then I thought sardines, and I thought, well, maybe just dog treats. This is what I chose. Let me show you what I have. I have a few cut up carrots because all three of the girls like carrots. I thought I'd put a scoop of dog safe peanut butter in it. I have a few leaves of mint, and then I have frozen berries that are all watered down because I thought I needed to thaw them, but I really don't because I'm putting them in a blender. So I'm just going to add all the things in here. And then I've also got some water, and I thought I might need to thin it out. I don't know. This is the only part I'm worried about is these berries because they're messy and they're berries, and I hope they just nicely pour in here. Oh, please, come on. I should, oh, here's a spoon. See, I thought things through. So these, like I said, they are just frozen organic berries. I use them to make my smoothies, and then I give them to the dogs sometimes just on top of their kibble. And that is pretty full. I do want to also put a scoop of peanut butter in it. I think that's going to make it a little bit more appealing to my dogs. I'm almost out of peanut butter, but just one. And make sure you're using dog safe peanut butter. All right, hold on and we'll mix it all up. I did decide to fill it all the way up to the max line on my blender with water because I was worried it wouldn't pour into the balloons very easily if it was too thick. So now we're going to blend it in my little portable blender, but of course any blender would do. That's good. And so now we're going to try to get it in the balloons. I did want to mention that the reason I put mint in there is because mint is really good for dogs' digestion. And my dogs actually seem to love it. And it can give them fresh breath. But you don't want to give them too much mint, like only a couple leaves a day per dog. So here is my freshly blended treats that I'm going to be making into ice balls. And then I just put the balloon at the end of my funnel. I did rinse the balloon out because you know how balloons kind of have like that powdery on the outside, and I didn't know how good that would be for dogs. And I chose to get a plate because I wasn't sure how messy this was going to be. So I'm just going to pour it in. And, well, I don't know how to get it down in there further. Let me think about this. Okay, now I see the flaw in my logic. The funnel doesn't have enough pressure to go down in here and fill it up. So I am just going to take it into the sink and try to get it to be a little bit fuller. I will be back. Okay, this was the size I decided on after I filled it up. As you can see, yeah, it was a mess. That's fine. I was thinking of trying to put a couple treats in there, but I decided not to. I'm just going to tie it up. Maybe shake it a little bit. And then I'm going to put them in the freezer. So I am going to go do the rest of these, however much this makes. And then I'm going to freeze them for probably at least 8 hours. And then I'll be back to show you the next steps. Okay, here they are the next day. I'm curious to cut the balloons off, see how easy that is. And I thought I would show that to you. And then I'm outside with the dogs and I am going to give them to them. You might notice that Stormy is limping. She does have a vet appointment for that. I don't know, she's got like a cut on her foot. I think it's from allergies. So, okay. Let's cut this open. I only got 2 dogs to come out. Zelda was having nothing to do with... So this is pretty easy. Yeah, and there it is. It's a little ice ball for your dog, and my hands are absolutely disgusting now. I should have brought a rag. Let me go get a rag. I'll cut the other one, and then I'll come back when I'm giving them to the dogs. Stormy absolutely loved these. She likes berries and, of course, likes peanut butter, so I was not surprised. She kind of just dragged it around the lawn, would chew on it for a bit, lick it for a bit, and then move it somewhere else. For her, it was a great combination of a toy and a treat, all wrapped into one round package. Zelda just wasn't interested in being outside in the heat. Lucy moved the balls around a little bit, but she never got the hint that they were a treat, and then she decided to relax in the sun. So 2 out of 3 dogs liked it, which is pretty par for the course with any toy I bring home. I'm really glad I did it. It gave them all kind of something to explore a little bit. Stormy had a blast with it. It was all done with things I already had around my house. The berries were a bit messy. I might try something else next time, but I'm definitely going to do this again. It was a great little dog enrichment toy.